So today we're going to be shooting a dog. Not this dog though, he's too cute. We're going to shoot this dog. I'm going to show you how to make a product on white shot straight out of the camera. Really no editing is going to be needed except for just a minor touch up. But this is a really quick way to shoot a product and get a pure white background right out of the camera. So here we go. We're going to start off with bottom light. It's just one light that's going to be shining up on the shooting table to give us a white background. We'll have to adjust that and get it all white first before we move on to the next. So let's do a shot. And I'm shooting at f11, 1/25th of a second, and ISO 100, and just using a 2-second timer to get away from any vibrations that we might be getting. And there we go, there's one. We can get a reading. This is Einstein Cyber Commander, has a light meter right on the back of it. So you can just basically take it over there. We can click on the histogram and show highlight clipping there, and everything in red is what is pure white. So let's just bump that up just a little bit more. So I'm at f22 now, which is probably not quite that bright. Like if we took another meter reading at the subject itself, yeah, it's just over f11, f11.7 it says. And that's almost completely blown out. Just a little bit more. So back to f16 again. There we go. That's pretty much completely blown out. I'm not gonna do anything except just move the light back a little bit because we're getting a little bit of a drop off here. There we go. And you can see what moving that light just a little bit did. It basically gave us almost 100% white. Let's move it just a little bit more and I think we'll be set. So we got the background pretty much taken care of. It's nothing we can't fix really quickly in Photoshop, just the few minor edges there. We'll probably just crop it out anyway. So everything that we're going to crop is visible in the red area. Let's start working on some more lights. We'll bring in this guy here, and I'll just show you here. All I have is a little diffuser. This is some Savage Translume that I cut up into a little piece. Put that guy in there, and the barn doors. Barn doors are nice because you can get light just on the subject that you want. We'll go pretty close. We don't need to be too far away. I'll turn this guy on. Let's take a light reading here at the subject. There we go. 11.3. I'm just going to bump that down to 11. Very good. And we know that the background is good, so we'll hide the highlight clipping here so you can see the actual shot. And I think I want to move this around about right there. Here, let's take another shot after moving that lamp. Good, so I like that. We're gonna add one more light, and that's gonna go on the left side of the dog, the product dog that we're shooting. And same thing, just a strobe with some barn doors, same diffuser inside. And this will just kind of give us a highlight on the left side there. So we'll try that. I'm at F11 on the left and F11 on the right as well. Should be even lighting on both sides. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, you're in my shot.
Yeah.
Don't move the table.
I did.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
And
it's crazy. How's the glass gone?
it's just blowing out the background, basically, you know, because we're exceeding what the camera sensor can pick up. Let's just do one more light. I've got this light here that has either a 10 or a 20 degree grid. What is it? It's a 10 degree, that'll work. And we'll just let this act kind of as a hair light for our pooch that has no hair. I'll take a reading of that guy. I'm gonna set right about F11, just a little bit under. I think we'll bump that down just a little bit. We'll go all the way down to F4. Yeah, we're here in Lightroom now. So I've just been shooting using Live View. Not even Live View, it's the EOS utility. So I have it set up to put into a folder here and then dump it into a folder in Lightroom so we can see the shots there. You can see it's pretty crispy. Maybe bump up the clarity just a little bit. And let's check our exposure, make sure we're not overexposing any parts of the dog, and we're not. We could bump up the highlights just a little bit. The tone curve, we don't want to go too far though. Probably about right there. There, okay. All right, and then we can just crop this. We don't even need to go into Photoshop for this one. Unlock it so that we can make our adjustments. Okay. Looks good. Why don't we just do a quick export? Go back over here to library, export. And we'll just do a 6 megapixel JPEG. There. Okay. And we'll go over here to our Finder. There it is. So it's about 1 megabyte file. But that's about what you're going to see anyway on a website, right? You know. There you go.